Harry Potter fans, there's a Broadway show coming to Keller Auditorium that you won't want to miss. It's called Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, and it takes place 19 years after the novel Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Joining me now with a preview is the actor who plays Ginny Potter, aka Harry's wife, Abby Hawk. Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Okay, so this is such a fun time jump. We get to see Harry, Ron, Hermione, and you as adults. So for those who don't know the show, give us a brief setup.
So if you've read the books, the final book ends with an epilogue, and it is Harry and Ginny are married, Ron and Hermione are married, spoiler alert, and and they are on platform 9 3/4, and they're sending their kids off to Hogwarts. And that is the first scene of our play. So from there we meet Draco Malfoy's son and Harry's son. They become great friends and they get up to all sorts of shenanigans like Harry used to. And there's some fan favorite characters that make some cameos. And it's just fun to see them all grown up, but still sort of reckoning with um, the lessons of their childhood, I guess I could say.
I mean, it sounds fun already. And people hear Broadway and think musical, but this is a straight play, but it still has all the Broadway magic. So first, talk about the production values because they're very impressive.
There is so much magic. It's the first thing almost anyone says when I talk to them after they've seen the show is just how truly incredible the visual effects are. We have magicians on staff with the show. We all train at the beginning of the rehearsal process, learning sort of basics of delivering up magic to an audience. And then some characters have more than others, but most characters interact in some way with an illusion or a special effect in that way. And a lot of our magic is based on Victorian stage magic. So many of the things that we do could have been done 100 years ago.
It's as if you went to Hogwarts too.
It really is. Yes. We've got wands, we've got cloaks, we have it all.
And, you know, no songs, as I mentioned, but it still has an incredible
Correct.
musical score that really takes the audience on an emotional journey, right?
Yes, by Imogen Heap, if you know her, an amazing musician. And there's a lot of movement and uh, it's so much music that really does lift and support the show. So yes, no one is singing, but it definitely has the vibe and the spirit of a big Broadway musical. The production value is super high and it really will knock your socks off. But we luckily for the audience, I will not be singing.
Well, you do play Harry Potter's wife, as we mentioned, Ginny, formerly Weasley. So what do you love about this
Yes.
role and being in the show?
I grew up with these books, and I think I was the age that Harry was when the first one came out, or thereabouts. So it really, um, the show means a lot to me in that way. And this character, I think in the movies, they had to cut so much, so she doesn't really get a lot to do. But um, as an actor, it's incredible to have that kind of backstory. You have her entire childhood, you have her whole family, you have so much information that just kind of lives inside of you. And the play used to be done in two parts, and then we've conflated it to a shorter one-part version. And in that version, we learn that she writes for the sports pages at the Daily Prophet after she was in the World Cup winning team of the Holyhead Harpies. So you learn that Ginny was a professional athlete and then she's still really involved in sports. So those little nuggets of information, I just think make it really rich to get to step into the shoes of this character.
Yeah, that's so fun. A lot of source material. And then to also get you into character, these costumes are pretty epic.
Yes. Oh my goodness. The costume, the hats are incredible. Just keep your eyes peeled for the hats. Some of them are sort of like typical witch hats, but there's just um, so much detail and nuance. And yeah, we're seeing it right now. They are absolutely stunning. And when you're up close, even the fabrics that everything is made out of are just so lush and um, yeah, every detail is buttoned up perfectly, and it just makes it such a feast for the eyes. Yes, I'm looking at what's on the screen right now. Those cloaks. It's one of my favorite things to do. I was in the Broadway company for a while, and we were able to take people on backstage tours, and I loved just walking them through the hallways and letting them see the variety in the costumes and all of the really unique details.
It looks like a great show. You've gotten us excited. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child starts August 1st, runs through the 15th at Keller Auditorium. Get your tickets at BroadwayInPortland.com. Thank you so much for joining us, Abby, and have a great show while you're here.
Thanks so much. It was great to meet you.